What's happening? James Concilio here. On today's episode of Create an Extraordinary Life, we are talking about power, how to be powerful in business with your clients, how to be powerful in life, in your relationships. So if you have any area of your life where you feel like you've had a loss of power, or maybe you're experiencing a loss of power right now in any area of your life, today's episode is especially for you. So let's go! James Concilio here, founder of the Lifestyle Creation Academy. Today on Create an Extraordinary Life, we are talking about how to be powerful in business, how to be powerful in life, in your relationships. And if this is your first time on my channel, welcome. I'm super pumped that you're here. Please do me a favor, click on this link down here in the lower right-hand corner of your screen. Click the subscribe button so you can stay up to date on all of our tips, tricks, and strategies for life that you can actually use to create an extraordinary life. So let's get into today's topic on being powerful. And the first thing I want you to know, this is really going to help you stand out. Nobody else is doing this except for people that have been specifically and specially trained. So this is like behind the curtain, strategies and some training that I'm going to give you today. So this will absolutely enable you to stand out with your clients, stand out with your customers, stand out with your social media audience. If that's something you do, it will really enable you and empower you to stand out from the crowd powerfully. And at the very end of this video, I'm gonna have a special offer for you, special opportunity to get some more help in engaging powerfully in your life. So make sure you stay tuned for that. The link is not in the comments. You're gonna have to stay tuned to the end of the video to find it, and I promise you, you won't want to miss it. So there's this saying, that floats around in the entrepreneurship world. I'm sure you've heard it 1,000 times, and it goes like this: people do business with people that they know, like, and trust. And that's not entirely false, but I think it's actually a little bit different. And it's actually, people will do business with people they know, trust, and respect. And it's different because I don't necessarily like, per se, everybody that I've done business with. Some people, perhaps like our personalities just aren't necessarily the greatest fit, but I respect who they are as a human being. I trust the knowledge, the information, the product, the service, right? I know that they're trustworthy in the way they do their business, but I might not, necessarily like them because perhaps our personalities just don't mesh. But that's okay if I can trust them and I can respect them. Now, when it comes to life, obviously, right, our relationships, it's all four. It's people that we know, people that we like, people that we trust, and people that we respect. Those are, the people that we have in our circles of life. And so when we're talking about being powerful here today, we're going to be talking about something completely different that nobody else is doing in their relationships with their clients, with their friends, with their family, and how this will totally transform your relationships. So anytime that you have a loss of power, you're experiencing a loss of power in any facet of your life, it's because of inauthenticity or fakeness. There's something there in the realm of being fake or being inauthentic that's causing that lack of power. So to be able to restore power in that relationship, and again, this applies to anything: friends, family, clients, coworkers, social media audience, it doesn't matter. What you've got to do is you've got to clean up that integrity around the area that you've been fake or inauthentic, the impact that it's had and how things are going to be different in the future, and what what the audience, whoever it is, what they can count on you for going forward, and why it's so much better and more powerful than the way it's been. And so I'm going to kind of walk you through these steps real quick, and then I'm actually going to give you a very specific example from my own life of where I've had a loss of power, exactly why that is, and I'm going to clean it up with you so you can see exactly how this methodology works, okay? All right, so we got 5 steps, okay? And it's actually really simple. Don't be overwhelmed. Be like, oh my God, so many steps. James, what are you doing? Dude, don't even trip, okay? Super simple. 5 easy steps. And I'm even going to walk you through, like I said, and show you exactly how this works and how amazingly powerful it is, okay? So here's step number 1 is you got to address the area where you've been fake, or the area where you've been inauthentic. And it probably sounds something like this, right? Something like, I've been pretending that X, or I've been pretending to be X. But in fact, in reality, it's been Y. And again, I'm going to put all this together for you in a minute. So just stick with me here on the steps. I've been pretending X, but in reality, the truth is Y. Okay, that's step number 1. Identify the area that you've been fake. Number 2 is, what the hell is number 2? Think, James. Oh, Jesus. Step number 2 is to express what's the cause of that way that you've been being, right? Like what's the impact, or what is so because of that. So for example, because all right, I've been pretending that X, but actually Y's been happening. Like, here's the impact. Here's what's happened because of that. It could be an impact on yourself. Like, it could be an impact on the other people. It could be both. But step number 2 is just acknowledge the impact and acknowledge the outcome of this fake way that you've been being. Okay, so that's step number 2. Step number 3 is to identify what's been missing, or what hasn't been present, right? So for example, I've been pretending to be X, but in reality, I've been Y, and this is what's happened because of that. And what's been missing is what's been missing is any sense of being real, or what's been missing is accountability or integrity. I've just been totally fake, and right. So that's acknowledging what's been missing. So number 1, where you've been fake. Number 2, the outcome of that. Number 3, what's been missing. Number 4 is to create a new future, right? So this probably sounds like, hey, going forward, I promise to be Z, or you can count on me to show up and be Z, or act in this way, or do this thing. You paint the picture. This is the way it's going to be in the future. Okay, so you're creating a new future in that relationship. That's step number 4. And then step number 5 is, why is this better than it was in the previous, right? Why is the future better? Why is it more powerful? Why is it more impactful? What difference does it make, that the old way is gone and the new way is here? So that's step 5. Okay, so here we go from top to bottom. Number 1, identify the area where you've been fake. Right, I've been pretending X, but in reality Y. The next one is, acknowledge, what's the outcome of that? The next one is acknowledge, what's been missing because of that. And then create the new future. Step number 4. Step number 5 is, why is that better? What's the point? Who cares? Why is it going to be better going forward? Okay, so that's your 5 steps. So now to like show you exactly how this works, how powerful this is in your life, I'm actually just going to go through and I would say role play, but really I'm not going to role play. I'm going to restore power with you in an area that I've been lacking power. So let's see how this thing plays out. So my wife and I have an amazing health and wellness business, and I've really pretended that I've been making really healthy choices. Like I've been pretending that I am like I'm on the program, I'm on the court, I'm playing the game, I'm doing the thing, I'm making super healthy choices, like I'm living the life. And the reality is I haven't been. I've been eating too much crap, been drinking too much beer, I haven't been exercising, like I am completely out of integrity when it comes to this healthy lifestyle and these healthy choices that we help our clients make. I've been totally fake, been totally inauthentic. You know, I've been pretending to be like this healthy guy, right, doing the right things, and I totally haven't been. I've been totally full of shit. I've been totally unreliable, just going off, totally doing my own thing. And so the impact of that is I have way less energy than I used to, than I should, or even that I claim to. I'm not sleeping well, and I've not been a good leader for our team. I haven't been leading by example, and so because of that, people could be having even greater results than they are right now had I been leading by example, and I haven't been. So I haven't been effective as I could be as a leader to help come alongside people and help them reach their goals. And so what's been missing, you know, like during this time, honestly, is accountability, self-discipline, honesty. I really haven't been honest, you know, with anybody. I haven't been disciplined in doing the things that I encourage other people to do, and I haven't let anybody hold me accountable to that. So, you know, going forward, right, the new future, the way things are going to be in the going forward is I am going to lead by example, and I am going to make healthy choices and, you know, follow the steps that we help our clients do, that we help you do to be healthy, to live powerfully, and to be healthy, make great choices in your life. And I'm putting an accountability partner in place with an app, as well as just personal accountability to, you know, hold me to account to being the extraordinary leader that I want to be, that you all deserve for me to be, and helping you make healthy choices in your life. And this is going to be so much better than it was before, because A, I'm not going to feel guilty anymore. B, I'm going to feel a whole lot better. I'm going to sleep better. I'm going to have more energy. My shorts are actually going to fit without busting at the seams. And I'm going to be able to help you all have a much greater breakthrough in your health, in your wellness, and how well you feel, and the quality of life that you have. Okay, so that's how things are going to be better. And that's it. And I'm committed to that. Like, I promise you that those things are going to happen. And that's it. Boom. Power restored. Okay, so that's the framework of how to restore power. And the reason that, like, this is so powerful is because, A, who the hell's doing this? Nobody. Right? Like, people are out of integrity everywhere. People are not reliable. They say they're going to do one thing and they do another. People are lazy. They're distracted. They're not committed. And by the way, like, this isn't a pot shot on anybody. Like, this is just human nature holistically, okay? So when was the last time, right, that a store that you shop with, or a coach, or somebody that you do business with, you know, took the time to acknowledge where they've been fake with you, where they've been playing small, where they've been, inauthentic, where they've had no integrity? Like, when was the last time somebody did that with you? How about in one of your relationships, your family, your kids, your spouse, your friends, right? And so I want you to picture yourself there, I just had this conversation with you, right? So in the comments, just let me know, what opened up for you in that, hearing that and experiencing that, being present in that with me. What did you feel, or what did you feel like you had access to in your life that you've never had before? What was that experience for you, right? As my viewer, as my client, putting yourselves in those shoes, right? Chances are you're like, holy shit, dude, that was dope. I respect you. I trust you. Man, I like that. Nobody else is doing that. Nobody's ever done that for me. I like you. I trust you. I respect you. And when somebody knows, likes, trusts, and respects you, your power has been restored with that person, where you can make recommendations. You can have authentic dialogue and communications, and there's trust. And if you recommend something to somebody, they're going to be far more likely to take action on it because they know you're a person of integrity. They know you stand for something. They know if you screw up, they know you're going to fix it and make it right. And so this is the most powerful thing that you can do in any one of your relationships. Right? Does this make sense? If it makes sense, give me a hell yeah in the comments. Right? Or if it doesn't make sense, if you got a question about something, let me know that too. Just drop it down in the comments. Be like, James, I don't get it, or I'm confused about this part. I'm happy to clean that up for you and make sure it's clear. But as we wrap up here today, I really want to give you an opportunity to get some coaching in your life, whether it be in your business, in your personal life. Maybe it's a combination of both. I really want you to be able to, I'm going to sneeze. I could totally edit that out, but I'm not going to, because real people sneeze. That's just the way it goes. So here's the deal. If you want to get some coaching, I'm going to, there's this link right here at the bottom of the screen. Okay, type this in your browser, and it's going to give you an opportunity to book, kind of a free 10-minute coaching session with me, and we'll work through something in your life where you want to have power restored, and we'll talk about if it makes sense for us to do more coaching together, and there's other areas that I can help you, then awesome, we'll get that taken care of. Yes, there's a fee involved in that. I don't coach for free. I can't afford to do things for free, nor would I ever expect or recommend that you do either. So the first one's free. If there's a good basis for us to move together powerfully and make an impact in your life, then we'll talk about the finances and we'll make those things happen. And the other thing I want to invite you to is if you're not sleeping well, if you don't have enough energy, if you've got aches and pains, and if your clothes aren't fitting the way that you want them to, if you've got some extra IPAs, some nice bubbly beers, right, building up around that waistline, and you want to go through a really powerful 30-day program to knock all that out with someone that's going to stand beside you in integrity, then drop me a comment below and say get healthy. Okay, drop me a comment that says get healthy, and I'll connect with you, or my wife Erica will connect with you, and we'll share the program with you, and we'll help you take charge of those things powerfully in your life to make those changes and give you a strong foundation for making healthy choices, going forward. So again, if you want life coaching, business coaching, to really deal with your relationships powerfully, break through those barriers that are holding you back, then again, here's the link again. Okay, here's the coaching link. Schedule your free 10-minute coaching session. And if you're ready to get started, make some changes in your health that are truly going to help you to live powerfully, to create an extraordinary life, type "get healthy" in the comments. We'll connect and we'll get those things taken care of. So that's all we've got for today. This is James Concilio signing out. Much love. Peace. Go out and create an extraordinary life. I look forward to getting with you on a coaching session or in our 30-day healthy living program. Peace.